So he will talk about his teachings because you guys are now ready to observe the teaching with so much Vedanta and so much Gita. Now you can understand the teaching. So we don't have to study about his life. We all know what happened in his lives, right? So I'm going to focus on his teaching. So he has three main teachings he had. The first was nothing is lost in this universe. Okay, nothing is lost. Why nothing is lost? If somebody die today, if somebody die, that person gene is present in their kids gene. Then those genes are in their grandkids gene. So the person is never dying. The genes are always there. And if something is dying, what happens? It goes into five elements, right? It goes into five elements. So everything is here ever, right? The entire nature, it's not changing. It's kind of a pure oneness which we talk always, right? It's one, nothing is changing. Somebody is dying, but their genes are there. If a tree is dying, it's going into earth. Even we are dying, we are going into five elements. So everything is there. Nothing ever goes away, right? So the first teaching is nothing is lost in this universe. If nothing is going away, then what kind of sorrow? Right? A question marks. I want you guys to take notes also. If nothing is going away, then what kind of sorrow? Then why are we so stressed all the time? Right? You can see your parents' behavior, you can see in your kids. Right? Many times we say that, oh, like this grandparents' behavior is in that kid. So they are with us. Nothing is going away ever. So if we know like that, then there will be less grief for the people whose loved one has passed away. For those people, the grief will be less. Yeah, you can feel them in your body. The people who comes to me for healings and all, they know that I check their grandparents, parents in their body now, that what genes you are carrying from your family. So it's always there. So the grief will be so less the moment you think like that. Right? Your body is made of this. So that's why Buddha and his disciple were always like, don't kill anyone. Right? They were against killing people because for them, doesn't matter if they are in a body or if they are in the five element, it doesn't matter. They are always present. Right? When I will be teaching it, you will see that how it elongates with the Vedanta teachings. Just some words and language is different. The teaching is pure Veda teaching. It's pure Ved, nothing else, just little bit here and there. So that's why when we talk with the Vedanta, we say that the Buddha he was very big Vedanti, the lineage of Ramana Maharishi and all more than that, right? And he used to tell himself that I am a doctor. Right? I need to cut and clean. I need to remove the bad parts from your body. He never claimed I'm a guru, do my worship, do this, do that. He never said that. He used to say, I am a doctor and these are my work I have to do. Now, the second truth, what he said that everything change. Remember 2, 3 session back, we were in Gita, we were learning this, that everything change every moment, right? The body is changing, the cells are changing, right? The nature is changing. Everything is changing every moment. So when everything is changing every moment, then how can you hold past or how can you predict future? Right? You cannot hold past, you cannot predict future. Both things we cannot do because everything is changing. We don't know what change is going to be next minute. Right? So second thing, everything is changing. You guys know that. Then the third was the law of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect, how do we talk about it? Like the karma law. We say that, right? Whatever you are doing, it will come back to you. So he said that what kind of ripple you are creating in the universe, that ripples are going to come back and hit you. So how it is, it's like a stimuli, right? You did something and some movement happened, right? You did something here, some movement happened, somebody did something somewhere because of that movement, because of that thing. For example, I can give you a very raw example with, social media. Somebody posted a picture of a vacation, right? Other people were not able to go, maybe any kind of reason they were not able to go. But because of that one pictures, the people felt bad. Maybe it can happen, they can fight with their spouse that other people are going for vacation, I am not going. So somebody did something and ripple effect came to many people. So whatever you are doing, the effects are coming to other people. Always remember that. You cannot say that it's my life the way I want to do. No, that's fine, it's your life. But it is going to affect somebody else. When you are aware of this part, that my action should not affect anybody, there won't be any karma created. So watch your action all the time. Unknowingly, with my action, am I destroying somebody's peace? Am I destroying somebody's life? Am I creating any ripple in the ocean? I can say that I want to, throw um stone in a pond, but the pond is so quiet, and it's my wish to throw a stone. But after that, so many ripples came. So many animals which were so peacefully residing there, their life became disturbed. So he said that any kind of thing you will do, it will come and affect you. The same theory we are going to read in Gita also. Right? Whatever you do, it creates a effect. So it's not that I have to watch my karma uh, for immediate person. No, we have to watch our karma for very far, very, very far. Right? So watching ourselves. If we are saying anything bad or if we are doing anything bad, doesn't matter how good you are. Right? You think that somebody has made your life miserable, somebody has done this, that to you. If you are repeatedly saying bad things, thinking bad things, it is going to affect you bad. Right? Because the ripple effect will come to you also. Always, what does the Vedanta says? The action doesn't matter. The thought inside mind matters more. Right? If you're screaming on someone, but your intention is very pure, it doesn't goes to karma. But if you are thinking evil and you are sugarcoating it outside, it will cause a lot of karma. So he talked about that. Right? So three things. The first thing was that nothing is lost in this universe. So nothing is lost, so no grief. Right? Second, everything changes. So we cannot cry for past, we cannot plan for future. In that condition, how we have to live? In the present moment. Right? Living in now. Okay, and the third one was the law of cause and effect, which is the pure karma thing, what we study about karma, right? So, what kind of seed you are putting, that kind of plants only will come out. And sometimes we think very smart, right? That we are so smart, we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll make, you know, small changes and make our life good. No. For now, maybe your smartness can help, but further it will hit back to you. So these things were his three teachings. Then after that, Buddha said that there are four noble truths. So Buddha always talked about truth. Right? What is the truth? We need to know the truth. So the first noble truth is suffering. In the Hindi, he said dukh. Right? Everybody have suffering, different kind of suffering. So what happened? Now understand like this. There is happiness in the life, right? We feel that we are very happy. There is happiness in friendship. There is happiness in family. There is happiness in this mind and body. Suddenly that happiness goes away. What will be left? Suffering, right? You love your partner so much, your life is so nice, so happy with your partner. Suddenly the partner goes away. What will happen? The suffering will start, right? Suddenly the happiness goes away. The suffering will start at that moment. So he said that the main cause of suffering is happiness. If you are running after happiness, the suffering will come, right? But it doesn't mean that we don't deserve happiness in life. It doesn't mean that. It means that your mind should be stable, not running after happiness. If happiness is coming, you have a nice family, all kind of luxury, it's very good. But don't run after it. Because the moment it will go, it will hurt you so much. The suffering will start. If you are not entangled in too much money, too much family, too much many things, then it goes away also. It's not going to hurt you, right? But if you are too attached, it's going to hurt you badly. So he said that the suffering, the noble truth of suffering. So understand what is suffering. The moment happiness ends, the suffering starts. And I know many people come and tell me also that, oh, I was so happy, and inside my it was going on that I'm happy, something will happen bad now. Right? Everybody have experiences that I'm so happy, everything is so good, and the moment it goes away, something bad happens. And some people text me that I'm scared also, everything is so good, what will happen now? So, right, this experience all of us have, that the happiness will end and suffering will start. So he did the research and he said that this is the one of the main truth. Now, what is suffering? So he described suffering also very nicely. He said when the people are born, when they are sick, they have pain, right? When they get old, they have pain. When somebody dies, their heart hurt, right? If something happens to anyone, it hurts to them, right? If somebody take away their loving things, materialistic things like money or property or anything, if somebody takes away, it hurt them, and suddenly it gives them suffering. Suddenly if you lose somebody, so much suffering will happen, right? Anything happen to any family member, so much suffering happen after that, right? So always, if it's too happiness, be ready for the suffering. It doesn't mean you don't deserve happiness. It means in the moment of happiness, you have to be content. That's why Buddha said of the middle path, which Krishna said in Gita about the Sthiti Pragya. The same thing Buddha said about the middle path. It's the same thing, right? We'll read about the Sthiti Pragya. Means in happiness and in sadness, you are the same person. If you are not running after happiness, the suffering or cannot do anything to you. Yeah, Rohit, you want to say something?
Yeah, so
Mhm.
I'm just thinking about the right context here. Like, for
Mhm.
example, why would happiness cause suffering,
Mhm.
right? Like, causeless happiness is bliss. So,
Mhm.
being in a state of happiness is actually a good thing. But if you are in a state of pleasure, that is bad.
Like happiness, causeless. Now, first you need to, reach to the space of causeless, where nothing is causing happiness or bliss. It's causeless. There is no cause for being happy, right? Till there is a cause for being happy, there is a family member, there is materialistic thing. If there is a cause of being happy, then the pain will be, suffering will be there. But if it's causeless, you are just in bliss, like the saints, sadhus, right? So then then what is the suffering there? Right? Yeah, Lipika?
I was reflecting on it.
Mm-hmm.
So my conclude, like, what I was thinking is, it's not absence of happiness which is suffering. It's
Attachment
absence of chasing happiness.
or
So chasing
attachment.
happiness is suffering.
Chasing happiness. Yeah, running after happiness. Yeah.
If you have something to chase, you are doing things to, this will make me happy, that will make me happy, and the moment that target goes away, then you are suffering.
Yeah, it's just the target. The target goes away and you become sad. So like if there is a cause, right, then you cannot be happy. You can be like happy for some time, but when the cause will go away, the suffering will start. And how Rohit said, the causeless state, right, where nothing is making you happy. It's just our nature, a human nature is to be in bliss.
So that is like detachment from a cause
Every-
of being happy.
Yeah, yeah, from everything detachment. That state comes with the very higher consciousness, right? Where nothing is making you happy, so nothing can make you sad also. And then you will be so happy in the causeless state, right? No cause is there. So we have to reach to that state, right? And that state you can enjoy everything in life, but nothing will have power to make you sad. Yeah, Vidya?
What is acceptance here? Okay, you're happy and you lose something and then you accept it, right? So that
Mm-hmm.
is not suffering then.
Yeah, people accept it. Sometime with acceptance, they forget it, but sometime after acceptance, also the pain is there. It's not forgetting, it's like detaching. It's like
Mm,
totally detaching yourself. His path was like very tough path.
yeah.
Yeah, he was like, you just forget it. Why you have to go that way? Because he was a royal prince, right? So he had so many things. So he experienced everything with all kind of richness, such a beautiful wife, such a beautiful son, right? After that also suffering was there. Right, it's not that he was some poor person who became saint. He was a prince, right? So he's tasted everything and then his theory came out. Now what the second truth which came out from his mouth was the noble truth of cause of suffering. Suffering is there. Then he focused on the cause of suffering. What is the cause which have like which creates suffering? Then he researched on that. Why do we feel pain? Why do people suffer? Why do people have greed? Why people are running after things? Why people are so ignorant? Why people have wrong idea about pleasure? Right? So many things there. That the suffering, what is the cause of suffering? So what I understand the cause of suffering is basically is the ignorance. We don't have knowledge. Right, if we have knowledge then we can focus that okay, these are the things which will give me suffering, so let me try to move myself away from this situation, right? So if you get attached to something, that will hit you back, right? And if you're not getting attached to anything and living life like a flowing water, right? Look at the water. That's why they say to go in nature and look at the nature sometime. How the water flows without getting attached to anything, right? How the trees have so many fruits. Anybody can go and pluck it. They are not attached to their thing, like how we get attached to our kids or our family, right? Even the birds, the animals, they are not attached to their kids, their babies, right? After some time, they leave them to go. So the cause is there. This cause is because of the ignorance. We don't know. We have a wrong idea in our mind. So this was his second truth. Then the third truth was the noble truth of end of suffering. So he worked on the end of suffering, how to end this suffering. We all know the suffering is there, right? Something hurts, something is not according to our wish. So many things happen in our life. But after that, he was like, no, we need to work on how to end the suffering. So he understood with so much meditation, so much looking into himself, that just a peaceful mind, just a peaceful mind is the end of suffering. We know that the mind creates all the problem, all the thoughts, right? That's why his meditation is called mindfulness, right? Watching your mind. So if somehow the mind is calmed, the suffering will go away. And that we do in every meditation, right? Every time we read that we have to control our mind, we don't, we cannot let our mind run in all the direction. We have to have control of our mind. So that control of mind, he said that because the mind runs so much, if you can calm your mind down, nothing is there. When the mind is totally calmed down, right? And then there is no suffering, that state, he said, it's a nirvana. Right? Nirvana means what? Moksha, liberation. So he said that if the mind calms down and there is no suffering at all, you are liberated. Right? You are touching the nirvana. So only working on your mind, nothing else. That's why his meditation was also that count and come back and focus on the breath. Right? Doesn't matter how much you do, whatever you do, the end result is calming the mind. And that's why he had talked like around 45 years of his life. He walked village to village and he used to call people, he used to go there, them, and then he used to tell them that I know the truth, how to reach nirvana, how to end suffering, and come and listen to me, come and listen to me. So if a guru, if a saint have a knowledge, right, that person will always come at your door and knock to you that come and listen to me, I'm going to tell you the truth. Right? So he did that, right? He went to village to people to make them understand that there is a suffering. I know what is the suffering, how to come out of it. Come, let me teach you guys. Then after that, he said that there is a eightfold path to end suffering. And then he introduced that eightfold path. That is called the eightfold path or the middle way, right? Middle way, being in the middle all the time.
What was the fourth truth? First was main cause of suffering is happiness. Second is cause of suffering. Third is end of suffering. What is the fourth?
The fourth one is the noble truth of path of end of suffering.
Okay.
Path of end of suffering. This is very beautiful. This eight things which he's said, most of the things you guys know because we work so much. I teach all the Vedanta all the time, so you know the words. It will be very easy to understand. The first point was right view. Right? Right view. If you know the exact thing, if you understand the exact cause of your suffering, you also know how to end the suffering. If you have a diabetes and you know that you love sweet so much, you will be eating it all the time, then you know that, right? That if I somehow cut carb or sugar, my diabetes will be fine, right? If any family member is giving you too much suffering, and if you know that this one is giving too much suffering, if you somehow move yourself out from that situation, the suffering will end in one day. In job also, right? If there is too much suffering and you find some another job and you go somewhere else, the suffering will end in the. So, right view about suffering. Instead of the problem, having knowledge how to solve the problem. Right view is like knowing that this is the way I can solve it. I know how to solve it. Right? So that was like right view. And it comes with the intelligence, right? Why I always say, don't think from your mind. Always use your wisdom, your intelligence. If the wisdom is there, intelligence is there, then the right will you'll know what is right and what is wrong here. Right? Then after that, right intention. Right intention can be talked about like right thinking or right thought. If your intention is wrong, if you are thinking bad, right, how will the suffering will end? The intention should be always right? Maybe the outside people doesn't know, but you know that how bad you think. What kind of thoughts comes inside you? Your thoughts are only going to haunt you. Right? So have a right intention all the time, right thinking way, right thought. Never any ill thought, any sick thought inside you. Right? A stage come in life with lot of spiritual practice that your mind will be thinking ill things and bad things, and you will be smiling and looking at your mind that what mind is thinking, because you will be so detached. Like, I can do that, I do that. Sometimes very bad thoughts comes to me and I will be smiling and looking like, wow, how much bad it can come. Let me see. I'm not going to listen to you. So inside us, there are too many layers, right? So that layer watches the mind layer. And I have told it last year also, I told that I was thinking something bad, but I am not that who's thinking bad. So total detachment from your thoughts. Most of the time, people start talking to me saying that I thought, I start, right? What I is there? Why so much attached with your I? Sit down and look at your eye and smile on your eye. And how do you think like that? Do sometime, do practice. I do a lot. I will be sitting and watching thoughts and laughing and smiling on this. Oh my God, this garbage is coming to me. Do that. You know, it's very beautiful entertainment. You will not need phone or anything. You'll be busy watching yourself. So this is the right intention. And I do this thing, I know I do this. Then the right speech. Right speech means always speaking truth. Doesn't matter whatever happen, try to be truthful to yourself and to others. In the retreat, we worked on it, right? No fantasy. If you're giving words to yourself, finish it. Like all those things are interconnected. The truth have lot of power. Right? We say the Saraswati sits on our tongue, right? So whatever we say, it happens. When you speak truth, the throat chakra will open by itself. Right? When you lie, all the chakras will close. So always focus that speaking truth. Then right conduct. Right conduct means like right kind of behavior, not hurting others, not criticizing, not doing anything which is anyway going to harm someone. Doesn't matter how bad is the person in front of us, always being in the right way, on the right conduct. Right? So just looking at yourself. Then the fifth one comes, right livelihood. The money which comes in your home, the livelihood which comes in your home, it should be very pure all the time. Any kind of money or any kind of property or any kind of thing, if it is coming from any bad way into your house, you won't be happy, because that will come with lot of suffering. So right livelihood. Doesn't matter how much money or materialistic things you have, right? Not doing anything wrong in your life. All the time, looking at your money. I know you all guys are engineers, so you work hard, then money comes. So basically, this is for like business kind of people, or the people who gets money from here and there. But you guys work very hard. Your money is like very hard earned money. I know that. So always looking at the money, not taking free stuff from anywhere, because that money comes with lot of pain and suffering. Right? So that he always said that with your action, directly or indirectly, with your money, directly or indirectly, it should not affect anyone. It should not harm anyone. If it's harming someone, it's not good. Right? So have a eye on that. Then right effort. Putting right effort. Remember, for this also, in one of the Gita shloka we were talking, that some people put lot of effort on the wrong things. Right? If you for example, I think I gave the example of Ravan, right? He was so good, hardworking, did so much tapasya, but then also everything was destroyed. So right effort and on the right thing, not putting too much effort on the wrong thing. Right? So that also comes with the wisdom, what is right and what is wrong all the time. Then after that, he said right mindfulness. So mindfulness means that you are aware of your thoughts, words, and action all the time. The definition of mindfulness, you are aware of your thoughts, actions, and words all the time. You are not thinking anything bad. You are not saying any bad thing. Your actions are not going to hurt anyone. Right? So always being in the right mindfulness state. What we do in mindfulness meditation, right? We just watch our thoughts. So always being in mindful. After that, he said about right concentration. Some people have so much capacity to do so many things. They want to do so many things, but they don't have concentration. So for the concentration, he said that the concentration comes with lot of meditation. Remember the Patanjali's eight rules of Patanjali? Focus come, then the meditation come. Concentration, focus, and meditation. Remember we did that? So he said that concentrate on right things. Don't do too many things at one time. Do one thing at one time and concentrate.